on a new adventure.
Up against Lina, Snapfire, and Play Hard on the Rubik, a signature hero of his. He looked very good on it in their last series they played, where TNC actually, played very well against Boom. Unfortunately, they still got the loss, but definitely a TNC team that looked a whole lot better, and they're looking a whole lot better in this top lane. With the lift back, they pull back in Mamangdaya, and he's going to go down. Great chase down. They're TPing in the Yahweh Kunkka. They want to get this X catch. They go on Onryo on the Tidehunter. He's a big boy. Have they got the damage to bring him down with the Ghost Ship? It should be enough. Young God blinking in to finish off the kill, so they get the kill down bottom, and elsewhere, Snapfire was getting brought down top, so 2 kills go TNC's way.
One thing that they've got going more for themselves than Obi is they have more catch. Like, it's easier for them to actually initiate and get a gank going for themselves.
Xiaoyu. Well, they say we don't have a whole lot of catch, but we'll use the little we have in the terms of the cookie. Norman sets up the Viper kill from Mamangdaya, who's looking for a second one with Playhard's Rubik also going down. 2 kills go to Obi Neon. Oh, man.
No. Too soon. Too soon.
Ravage mid with the kisses to follow it up. This poor Viper. Xiaoyu is trying to do what damage he can before he goes down, but Young God showing up, trying to finish off some of these kills here. Onryu is just not an easy one to get, and if anything, Young God's going to be a little bit careful, but Yahweh X, followed up with the Ghost Ship. They pull Onryu back in on the Tide. He's not that tanky. Went for the Blink Rush, no hood or anything like that, and does end up going down. Mid lane, Young God's going to be a little careful. Has an Aegis here, but he and his team are somewhat playing around a lot of dire vision here. This ward in the jungle could cause some problems.
Ravage.
Blink, Ravage on 3. They kill the Death Prophet and take out the PA's Aegis instantly. Will they go for more here? The PA going to look to blink back here. Stolen Ravage! Rubik trying to do what he can, but there's just not enough follow-up initially. But TNC now showing up with numbers with the PA coming in. No BKB, no problem. Young God happy to play clean up here with these stuns on cooldown like the Ravage. TNC want to fight now. It's a 5 versus 4. TNC are around, but they get scouted up by the trap here. Blink, Ravage. It's going to be onto the Kunkka to start things off. Palos is instantly dead with Obi Neon committing the BKBs to make sure this fight goes okay, and Xiaoyu doesn't have a BKB, so this Viper is going to get chased down, it looks like. Almost gets away, but Tidehunter just making sure they get that kill, and now what was a 4 versus 5 is suddenly a 4 versus 3. Mamangdaya with a BKB of his own. Looking for Febby on that Death Prophet. The exorcism damage is too much, though. Mamangdaya just died. And PA elsewhere under the side dies to the Palos Templar Assassin. The MKB pickup is too much as Death Prophet killed the Lina there, but PA dying. Not worth it for TNC.
And that's why you can see Neon actually circling back into the triangle. Perhaps they can get the pick off.
That would be huge for them, but they need to get this kill quickly. Gush is there. Is there enough follow-up? Norman with the Blink Scatter Blast onto Young God. The Cookie Sun isn't there in time. PA got off the BKB, and Obi Neon just feed away 2 more kills. This should be Roshan for TNC.
Comes back in, releases the ghosts again.
Yep. Blink in from Yowie. They've caught the Lina. Can the BKB come out in time? Lina gets stunned up. Does get a chance to finally use it. T3 tower. Still what they want to pressure here. Young God doesn't quite finish off Mamangdaya here. Nice Scatter Blast to stunt the PA, who gets broken. Has to blink away. Tidehunter Onryu going to finish off the kill here. He's in the front lines and managed to find himself one. He wants more. Yahweh would be a great kill on the Kunkka if they can get it. And this is the problem with pushing without the Aegis. Playhard's been scouted up by the bug. Weaver wants to chase this one down. Arbang just needs 1 or 2 more right clicks to come out, but it looks like Playhard will get chased down by Onryu. This Tidehunter, he may be in the Nether Toxin fighting into the break. He's being feared up with the Spirit Siphon. Febby, he's showing his own carry prowess here. Both teams just constantly looking to fight, and with the Weaver getting caught out as well. It's an absolute bloodbath mid. I don't even know what to make of this. They're not done, LizZard. Norman says, yeah, we got some more. That's the...
Palos is coming in.
Yeah, they see Invis with the bugs. That's the Weaver Shard. No, it's not the Weaver Shard. They had the dust.
Had the dust, had the sentry there as well. Planted some 3-4 minutes ago.
Trying to use himself as bait with the Aeon Disc. Will they be able to find any kills here? Febby, his Aeon Disc instantly getting popped here. The Tide on the side can't find a good blink initiation. It's being cancelled for now. The X onto the Lina here. The PA charging in phase 4. There's the Blink Ravage. Catches out 3. 4 staff away onto the PA, trying to keep the PA alive. Stolen Ravage. Play hard. Look to turn this one. And it looks like OB Neon. They're just melting with the turnaround play. Zhao Yu in the front lanes with the Viper doing all kinds of damage here. Pelos is going to have to blink away. Arbeng can't do much on his Weaver as well. They did manage to kill off the Kunkka. And Febby's Death Prophet unable to chase down Norman because of the spider legs, but they are still hunting. They're still fishing for this poor Snapfire. Norman in the trees, it looks like, will survive.
Albinio needs to be careful. They can still re-engage. They have that Aegis, Cheese, Refresher as well on the side of TNC.
Yep, they just re-engage right on top of the Lina. Invis is there. Is there any detection? Yes, you betcha. Play hard there with the gem. Finishes off the kill, and the Tidehunter could be next. Has to BKB to get out of the Nether Toxin. He's so low, and they can't quite finish him off. The Mortimer's Kiss is just trying to keep TNC at bay, but blinking in is Febby. The Death Prophet with the Aeon Disc and the Ghost Scepter. He's fearing them all back with the Spirit Siphons. The Blink Ravage comes out from Tide. Is there enough follow-up damage? The Rubik,
Stolen.
once again, he's stolen it. Can he get the Ravage in? 4 stuff, looking for it. Doesn't have the mana. Oh, no. Play hard. He thought it was his moment. It still is his moment. 3-hero Ravage. Young God follows it up with some good damage. He blinks in the trees as well. Norman on the Snapfire has just had enough. They GG out, and TNC are going to take game 1 of this best of 3. And an important series for Neon to try to keep themselves alive in Division 2. TNC have gotten a game victory.
This is a lane in which Febby can definitely feed if he gets that arrow into the spear. So he needs to be careful. Mid lane.
Oh, yep. Tiny's rotate in to try and fight over some of these runes. Mamang Daya, he's going to double back and go for the rune now. Has got the bottle charges. That's going to allow him to heal up a little bit. No X for the time being, but if he hits this torrent, this could be a kill. He's going to walk right into it. Is there a Tidebringer? There's a Brain Sap, so first blood goes the way of Obi Neon.
SCA attacker right there.
Yeah.
Bottom lane, Palace gets a kill.
Yep. Chase down the Tide, and now the Abatos combo. It's going to get the Gyro low, but it's Playhard who's got to get the hell out of here. Another Brain Sap in 7 seconds, but the right clicks will get the job done. Palace with this early Falcon Blade. They are pressuring mid, and I think he's hoping, like you say, that there's an opening for him to make a defense here, but the ward scouts him out, and Tower going to go to the Tide. Meanwhile, back in the mid lane, Tiny's rotate in, trying to bring down Arbeng on the Bane. They're trying to set up for this 8-minute rune. Arrow going to come flying through, hits the Tiny. The rune going to spawn top, so all this effort, and Yowe's like, I'm out of here. I want to go pick up this rune as the Kunkka boat does finish off Playhard's Tiny. Febby, X back, pulled in, has another Spirit Siphon, so he's still getting some good lifesteal going, and Naman needs to hit another arrow if he wants to get this kill, and Febby jukes it. Nicely done. TP rotation's coming. TNC, they want to defend this one. Ember, Yowe shows up. Goes on Arbeng's Bane to start things off here. There's going to be a grip. The boat coming in as well. They want Yahweh's Ember, and they'll get him. Nice use of the Fiend script. As Tide still taking a lot of damage up here. They don't have their supports. It's actually Febby trying to push this mid 2 tower, but the Playhard Tiny does show up just in time to get on Ryu. Mars takes a spill, and Febby mid gets chased down by a Gyrocopter. He got too greedy going for that tier 1 mid tower.
Wraith King could connect from the bottom lane, but no, they're just going top. They want Enryu.
Yep, his Mars had such a good start and a good laning stage, but it's been a couple of deaths in a row. Is it going to be a third one? TP rotation's coming as he does commit the arena, but they don't get him out of there. Bottom lane, similar play. Young God. He's got reincarnation, though.
This will be hard.
TNC respond. They're TPing already. I see 3 TPs coming. They want to counterplay this one. The reincarnation going to slow everybody up as well. Palos on that Gyrocopter trying to be bailed out by the Moonlight Shadow, but they're going to pay for this with the Gyro's life. The Ravage going to clip the Bane as well on the tree, so they get a +1.
And Arbeng. They show up in Ukraine and they just wear shorts and they're like, yeah, it's no problem. And then they get sick for like a month.
Well, TNC, they're sick of this game number 2. They're going for a high ground push. Nice 2-hero torrent. The spear, it doesn't actually connect on the arena. Febby gets speared out of the arena. Now Kunkka with the BKB charging forward, but they haven't killed anyone, and Obi Neon have used most of their spells here, including the Kunkka BKB.
Blink Ravage is there.
They start with a Wraithfire Blast. They Ravage to follow it up. Catches out the Mars. Onryu going to go down on the high ground. They
Double
clipped it to
silence.
a couple as well. Nice Avatos combo. Brings down the Bane, and they want the gyro as well without a BKB. He's got nags, but he is just so vulnerable to this damage. Young God on the front line still has reincarnation. They're not done here. Xiao Yu and the Tidehunter will overstay his welcome as Playhard gets the blink toss back. It's a dieback for the Bane. Nice play from the Young God himself. As Young
He's just going
God
in.
is in the high ground, blinking in, looking for those kills. Playhard with the
still-
tossbacks is just huge. He's behind the Wraith King, but not massively behind. I guess the good usually, you know, you're losing all these Roshan's towers and things. You're falling really far behind, but problem is these kills that keep adding up here. They're going to find Arbang once more. Now we're going to come through on the Tide here. He's got the Kraken, no Ravage, still on cooldown. As the Ember does die once, can they get the kill on him a second time here? Young God's Wraith King on the front lines is just causing all kinds of problems, and Yowei is just shredding through these heroes with the Flame Guard up. He's just getting slight after slight. Mamangdaya
BKB's
has
out.
no TP out, and with the BKB down, the Tide gets sniped on the backlines here, but the chase is on. They want Mamangdaya, and the toss back is there. They've killed off 4. They're looking for 5. It's going to be a team wipe here as OB Neon get obliterated. Continue to press forward, or maybe back off and reset. They're going to get some vision down here. Palos still no BKB on his Gyrocopter, and that
Ravage.
means there's a Blink Ravage on a 3. Young God follows it up with a Wraithfire Blast. They want to kill the Bane first and the Gyro second, it looks like, but instead they come back onto the Gyro. He just can't move. The lockdown is too much, and Yowei finishes off Arbangs as well on Ryu. None of these heroes having BKB is a big, big problem as OB Neon just get picked apart.
No, the Kanka as well on the mid lane. He has the BKB, but they just call it. I think at this point, yeah. At this point, you just call it. You made 3-4 blunders in a row.